Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. Well, there's a real familiarity about these scenes here. The followers of one of the most formidable teams in the history of football, ensuring that, yet again, this will be an occasion for the game's ultimate glitterati. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. A searching ball that into space. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. He's been picked out. No luck with that dink over the top.
Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Well, that looks a cracking ball. Rummenigge. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. He could be in here. Decent hit! No mistake! Oh, that is a late call, but it's the right one.
Well, obviously some sections of the crowd would disagree, but that was the right decision, albeit a late one.
Disappointment and relief on either side, nothing doing.
Here's a guy that qualifies as one of the best defensive midfielders to ever play the game.
Patrick Vieira, the pillar of strength.
Yeah, aggression, hard tackling, they're the foundations of his game, but he can turn defence into attack very quickly and show his terrific athleticism and real power.
And Cruyff! And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Neither side yet able to find the net. Gavi. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what...
Chance! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Ah, he's given it away. Now it's Bale. Messi. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Messi. It's a good run down the right. Spread neatly. Gavi. Bale. And the shot! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Oh, he's been caught napping.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
30 minutes gone. Now it's Bale. Gavi. Pedri. Is there any support? He might not need it. He can get that clear. Gavi. Good, strong midfield running here. Cruyff. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Played into space out wide. Gavi. So still we are where we began. It's 0-0. And the shot!
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Rummenigge. Looking for the run. Brilliantly cut out. Pedro Neto. It's Gavi. Now it's Pedro Neto. Cruyff. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Pedri. Koundé. And it's Messi. And he's had it nicked away. Rummenigge. Bale. Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. Rodri.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation.
Can he finish? Oh, nearly, but not quite.
He did very well trying to adjust himself, but not the expected outcome.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was...
Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. As if we needed reminding, no easy games at this level, and that is proven here. Neither side any further forward from where they were 45 minutes ago, but it is far from lethargic, far from slow, highly engaging, but goalless. Still waiting for this to take off, it's goalless at half-time. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Pedro Neto! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Keeper has taken decisive action. Johor Darul Tazim have the chance to go the other way. He's found a way through. Well, that's beautifully weighted. And he's managed to get free. Eder Militao did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Pinches it off him. Well, into the second half, and it's still goalless. Now it's Messi. Always onto this. He's found a way through. Bale. And he's there to clear it. Barcelona appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for...
Real chance! And again the keeper stands strong.
Bale clearly thought he'd done enough. The save was like a bolt from the blue.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona.
Barcelona have their second corner now.
Será sustituido por el dorsal 28. Será
Cleared away.
cambio de jugadores.
Johor Darul Tazim are looking to go forward now. And here's Bale. Barcelona have it back and can go again.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. He's played him through. He might be in here. He's had a hit. They've scored. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
So we have the first goal.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Passes short and sharp. Messi gets into some space.
Barcelona are definitely going about this the right way.
This is a really front-footed approach.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue, and they'll get clinical.
time and again they are repelled. He can run onto that. Rummenigge. And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Header! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Cambio de jugadores.
Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur. Just about up to 75 minutes. Pedri. And here's Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
Barcelona seem happy to bash their heads against the brick wall, Peter. That central route forward is just a no-go zone.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them. They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And that has been clubbed away. Johor Darul Tazim leading here by this still precarious 1-0 margin. It's a sweet ball, that. Pedri. And Koundé. Now that looks a decent ball. Pedri. I think we're just about done here. And here's Messi. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it. I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
He's got away.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 5, el dorsal 11. Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 18, Griezmann. El dorsal 15.
Ricky Puig.
Habrá 3 minutos de descuento.
Camavinga. And the number on the board is 3. Ricky Puig looking to run onto it. Khan is there to take. He's got the shot away! They've done it! We thought it was over! It's all square once more! And there goes the final whistle. A good watch, a really good watch. Both sides toiling to try and outthink, outsmart each other, but it wasn't. So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped, undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. And as you can see, we've already started here. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Good spot, he's seen the run. And the flag has stayed, and the shot! What a wonderful goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early. Well, his movement is all based on fine margins, and the timing of his run then was ideal.
So, a breakthrough already. That has been knocked clear. Vieira. Rummenigge. Good running, strong and purposeful. Cruyff. Oh, decent hit!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And it's Cruyff. Johor Darul Tazim leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is... Can he put it away?
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Nicked it back promptly. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. And he shapes to shoot! Tonali.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
He's played it back.
Just too much pressure. Had to go that
way. He's looking to set free a runner. Oh, he's got a crucial block in there. Cruyff. Gets a good foot in there. Now it's Rabiot.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Rummenigge. Oh, that's neat. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Some resolute defending there. Approaching the half-hour mark. Now it's Luis Suarez. And the shot! Goal! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, that's something that'll make the manager proud, because they dug in deep then and they've got their leveller. Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome...
Big chance! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
Johor Darul Tazim really putting a few chances together here. Taking one can only add to such good momentum now.
And he was quick to react. He's played him through.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Moved on forwards, and he's picked out the run. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Vieira. Interesting ball. Oh, what a ball! That's going to go a long way. And smartly reclaimed. Ball's out, it'll be a throw-in again. And he's managed to gift it back. Oh, the ball's run loose here. He's played him through. Now it's Bale. Oh, that's a clever-looking ball. He's in plenty of space here. Strong running down that left flank. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Can he finish? Goal! It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? And that is out of play.
2 added minutes has
Lobbed
been
in
indicated.
behind. Maldini spots it and intercepts. And he's intervened well there. Oh, super find. And it's half-time here. So half-time, no shortage of action and talking points at both ends of the field. 3 goals to light up the crowd, and a fair reflection of the territorial state of play, with the half-time scoreline 2 goals to 1.
Today.
It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Well, it's still anyone's game, as both sides have shown they have goals in them. As for the next one, should it arrive, that may have a bigger bearing as to who emerges victorious.
Johor Darul Tazim head into the half-time break with a narrow advantage. It is 2-1. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. No reported change to either side during the break. Vieira. Bale will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Rabiot. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
There's the shot! Neither of these two want to come off second best. No, that's been intercepted. That's a sharp pass. Rummenigge. Maldini makes the interception. Rummenigge. Rummenigge looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
Short changes him with that pass. Maldini. Rummenigge. That is good alertness. Tonali. Oh, delicate chip through. Oh, that's a fine interception. A slightly better ball would have led to a... There's the hit! He scored! And getting better and better. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Rummenigge demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
And yes, it's him again.
Substitution on the field, number 21.
Johor Darul Tazim can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
So the lead now is 2.
Look, this position ought to convince them to increase their lead. I think they should be really positive about this now, Peter.
Number 20, Pele.
Marquinhos.
Suarez is onto it in a flash. Johor Darul Tazim perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Has a goal! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Oh, the pass was sublime. The finish was substandard. What a disappointment.
And now they can spring out of defence. And no, that was never going to make it. Vieira. Played back in. Well, that pass isn't the best. Oh, well played. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. And it's Cruyff. Cruyff going face-to-face with his great rival. Maldini gets over and intercepts. Tonali. Now that's well seen too. Cruyff looking to add to his goal. That is ended up in no man's land. He might be in here. Now the finish! And more and more and more! Such thrill, such noise, and how this matters! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
Hits one! Sticks it away! That was easy, almost too easy.
Well, the finish looked a guarantee once he was found all alone, and it's criminal defending.
Red Star give themselves a fighting chance, back in with a shout.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Pass somewhat off target. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. He's tried one! And that would have been game, set and match.
Oh, he went for it there knowing full well that it could have all been wrapped up.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Could move up a gear here. No, he's just misjudged that one. 5 minutes left on the clock. Cruyff, that's really well manoeuvred. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
He made it look a bit predictable.
And it's Hullet, wriggles his way through. He's found the way through! Oh, that's nice. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Delicate ball, and it needs to be. Confirmation that there will be 4 minutes stoppage time. He's had it taken off him. Well, nicely intercepted. No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. Adriano. And that's it. Johor Darul Kazim can probably lay claim to the title of having been the better side here. Certainly more results driven as they went about their... Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. This place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collect. And the shot! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Well, there are a few pockets of space that are being exploited, and they need filling, and fast.
Aim forwards. Short changes him with that pass. Rummenigge. And it's Cruyff. And he welcomes it in. He's Cruyff! Well, now it's a race for the ball.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this. Here's a guy that qualifies as one of the best defensive midfielders to ever play the game.
Patrick Vieira, the pillar of strength.
Yeah, aggression, hard tackling, they're the foundations of his game. But he can turn defence into attack very quickly and show his terrific athleticism and real power.
And he's being shifted off it. Ronaldinho. Gamba Osaka have got it back and they'll have another go. There's a quick free kick. And they've got rid. Ronaldinho going face-to-face with his great rival. Oh, there's a probing ball. Good running, strong and purposeful.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
And he's had it nicked away. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. So a third of the match or thereabouts gone, and we still await the first goal. He's had a shot! And it's a goal!
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
Johor Darul Tazim have penetrated for the first time.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from...
Hits one! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Well-timed, excellent interception. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And the pass is intercepted. Eto'o, he's in a good... And the shot! He's got a goal! They're level in a trice!
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less. Well, a 1-2 is easier to pull off than most dribbles, and I think we've just seen the proof.
Gamba Osaka grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
And here's Hullet. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And he cuts out the supply. Eto'o is onto it in a flash. And here's Cruyff.
And again, they're pressing effectively.
He ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away. Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
He just needs to find the control button on his aggression before the ref does it for him, Peter. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Gamba Osaka has the chance to go the other way. Passes short and sharp. That's tidy. He's through, now is he in? Decent hit! And it's in! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. He knows it's taken a big and very kind deflection, but he is claiming it nonetheless. Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Could move up a gear here. And it's Hullet. Now it's Hullet. Oh, that's fabulous. Time perhaps for one last twist before half-time. And here's Eto'o. Stood up well to him there. Xabi Alonso defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man. And that is expertly dealt with. A slightly better ball would have led to a very... Rummenigge! He's done very well to get to that.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Johor Darul Ta'zim have their second corner now. Thuram can get it clear. He shifted it to the flank. And now they can spring out of defence. Vieira. Platini. And here's Cruyff. And Cruyff! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Cruyff clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Corner number 3 coming up.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Now the finish! It's in! What remarkable powers of recovery!
Well, this is just incredible. I mean, who would have seen this? Neither manager, I think. It's all happening.
That is a super smooth goal, beautiful manoeuvring of the ball, and splendid authority in the finish.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
So all square, and not for the first time.
Look, Peter, I was up.
And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, it has been a pretty crazy game so far. A game played out in extraordinary fashion, and the scoreline underlines that. Caution certainly not on the agenda here, from both sides. Quite a half. More of the same, please. Score at the interval, 2-2.
Just a quick announcement, it is now time for our special lottery. Please grab the tickets you were given when you were walking through the gates.
Second period then underway. Maldini spots it and intercepts. That is good strength. Well seen, saw that coming. Platini. And it's Cruyff. And it's Bale. Now that looks a decent ball. Couldn't squeeze it through. And here's Platini. Looking for the run. It's a goal kick. Eto'o. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Bale. And here's Platini. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Chiellini tries to clear. Now it's Hullet. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. That pass has been well intercepted. Now it's Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho. Oh, this is a terrific run. Ronaldinho! That has been knocked clear. Has a look and place it forward. No, that's been intercepted. And it's Messi.
Eto'o. Ronaldinho.
They're urging him to...
It's Ronaldinho!
No messing about, just bludgeoned away.
Substitution. The attendance.
Gamba Osaka
Trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defence.
Oh, that is asking for trouble. It's loose now and they want to get it back. Great chance! He's scored! And they're back in front. Really tidily gathered and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
Well, look, he moves and manufactures in unique fashion. This guy is sheer class.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Gamba Osaka.
Go into the lead. Bale! Bale is flagged offside.
Substitution on the field. Number 15.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. This looks very much like a shoring up of the rear guard.
Yeah, and that's not totally surprising. The manager obviously felt his defence needed reinforcement.
Can he finish? It's a goal! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Well, that defence is perplexed by the fact they've allowed him the space.
This is quite a battle.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
And they're back on the ball again.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Now it's Messi.
Can he put it away? He scores! And they get themselves in front! Lacking for neither time nor space. It could scarcely have been more straightforward.
Well, his appreciation of space then was absolutely exceptional. A moving genius.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Look, I just think they've kept at it and got their reward. Now they need to hang on to it.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And here's Platini. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Mateus looking to penetrate opposition lines.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Now it's Hullet. Oh no, he's got that wrong. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Oh, that's a nice ball. He could be in here. Mbappe. He is just Mbappe! And that would have been game, set and match.
Mbappe has reacted in utter shock here. For him, the keeper has pulled off the impossible. The taker has to look for options because an aerial supply doesn't look promising here.
Terrific header! Goal! A two-goal lead and they're firmly in control. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well,
there's the hit! Yes! And they are pulling clear here. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
Tries a shot! It's in! Comfort, yet more comfort, easing away.
And how about the timing of the pass and run? They've worked it before and no doubt they'll work it again.
It's become a case of men against boys.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Dealt with nicely by the defence. Platini charging forward, the ball at his feet. Hullet. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Adriano. Platini. Bale, very much a man of this moment. Ernest. It's Hullet. And that will be the final act. Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end, momentum shifting this way and that. The kind of match, as neutrals, we all... Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. Well, there's a real familiarity about these scenes here. The followers of one of the most formidable teams in the history of football, ensuring that, yet again, this will be an occasion for the game's ultimate glitterati. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. He's got away, and it's Cruyff. Cruyff will not want to lose out here. Can he put it away? And he was there to get a vital touch.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Climbs up big! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
That's a little unfortunate. He had a lot of people worried then. I'm sitting here wondering, Peter, what Roberto Donadoni's main role is going to be. One of Italy's greatest ever wingers. He can run and beat defenders. We've seen that all so often. And he can get from box to box if needed.
Yeah, well, he does have an extraordinary work rate and extraordinary energy levels too.
Yeah, and he's got the intelligence to strike the perfect balance between the two.
Cruyff. It's been a pretty high-octane start, at least from one side's perspective.
Yeah, it's a good start, Peter, and they look hungry for goals, and they'll be aware of having to capitalise in such a good spell.
Piqué cuts out the pass. Cruyff. And he's picked out the run. Rummenigge. Rummenigge showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Not the most accurate pass. Maldini. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Cruyff. Done delicately.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Szoboszlai. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Cruyff.
This is what good chemistry is all about.
That's a decent clearance. Neymar. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Pull it. Vieira. Goulet. Szoboszlai. Piqué calmly anticipates. Gently done. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And through to the goalkeeper. And it's Cruyff. Rummenigge. That is a brilliant interception. Vieira! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Yeah, it's good movement, though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Donadoni. Dink through. Szoboszlai. Cruyff. Cruyff. He is through here. Goulet. And it's Neymar. Donadoni providing an outlet on that flank. That was superb goalkeeping.
Neymar clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Oh, there's the clearance. And now they can spring out of defence. Rummenigge, he's found a way through. And the shot! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Well, we were anticipating this. They're very much set up for the counter-attack, and I don't see it changing anytime soon.
Cruyff. Xavi Alonso. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. It's a sweet ball, that. Donatoni. Oh, they can break here. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Vieira. Johor Tazim looking to pass there. He's had a hit! And it's a goal!
Look, there are always tactical adjustments for any coach to make at half-time, but when your star man gives you a critical lead just before the break, everyone will be paying extra attention.
And the whistle goes for half-time. Steady, solid, and for now, where they want to be. Just one goal, and they have it. Good effort from both sides, but at half-time, it is 1-0.
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football. Plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
Johor Tazim leading 1-0 at the break. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. Donatoni. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
So what can they make of this? He can run onto that. He's shifting through the gears here. Vieira. Xavi Alonso. Goulet. Owen.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Vieira. Maldini. Goulet. Donatoni. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Some resolute defending there. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. He's played him through. And the shot! Oh, that was no routine save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Corner number 2 then. Oh, smashing header! And that's caused a worry or two.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Gets his pass away, gets himself into trouble and he's lost it. Cruyff.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Gullit. Plenty to aim. Great chance! It's in! 2 up now, and they are cruising. That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that, but not this fella.
Can he finish? It's in!
Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
We have got ourselves a game here.
I think they can sense a comeback here, and so can this crowd. It's all systems go now. Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
They're coming again and again.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Cleared away. Johor Tazim are looking pretty rattled at the moment, Jim.
There's no doubt about that, Peter. It looks like they've had the proverbial carpet swept from...
Oh, given away! And he hits the net! Johor Darul Tazim take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Well, everything is going to plan, Peter. A day for a regular managerial heartbeat, at least for one.
And that's gone loose. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Barcelona can breathe again, just.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Floated through. Nice interception, well timed. And he's gone looking for safety. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Donadoni. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Solid defending, refused to be outmuscled. Hullet.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Beckenbauer kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. That has been cut short. Xavi Alonso. Cruyff. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Rummenigge. It's a mighty effort! And oh, he's got that completely wrong.
Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
Time then for the first substitution of the game. Yaya Toure. 5 minutes left on the clock. Davids. Looking for options for movement. Yamal. Rummenigge. Oh, and he's through the middle. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
And here's Mbappe. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. And that has been clubbed away. And he's there to retrieve it. And Hullet! Oh, just fizzes past the post.
Look, I'm sure he'll deny it, Peter, but the keeper didn't have that covered.
Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Johor Darul Tazim are walking off satisfied with their day's work. A result no less warranted. Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this
Hello,
lot.
everybody,
Without
and
a doubt,
welcome
it is
to
the week's
today's
most
match.
eagerly awaited contest. A sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us. And we are glad to have you alongside us for it. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Platini going face-to-face with his great rival. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
I'm just so pleased that Andy Robertson here is finally getting the plaudits he deserves. When you consider the journey he's had from the lower tiers in Scottish football, he's become a real success story of hard graft and hunger, and you can really see that in his note.
There's the header! Decent enough try. Mbappe, and that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him. Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
He's had it taken off him. Oh, no question, that's a foul. Platini. Well, it has been just one side doing all of the early probing.
Yeah, it's a good start, Peter, and they look hungry for goals, and they'll be aware of having to capitalise in such a good spell.
He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Platini. Rummenigge.
And again, they're pressing effectively.
Kimmich did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
No goals as yet. That's good vision, and he was quick to react. And that is as far as they're going to go. Platini, shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Messi, he's had a shot! Goal! Milan! And Milan have the lead.
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
Milan have penetrated for the first time.
Well, this will present them.
He's got the shot away! And it's in! And the lead lost no time at all!
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser. It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead, and how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Yeah, it's always a dangerous time when you've just scored. You can easily lose focus and then bang, you're pegged back again.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Great ball if he can get there. He's through, now is he in?
Oh, great feat, that.
Shapes to shoot! Really well taken goal. And the game is well and truly turned on its head. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
And now he has two. Johor Darul Tazim take the lead.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up. Something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Platini. Rummenigge. Robertson deals with that comfortably. Well, that is one way to stop him. He won't be happy with that one. Picked out brilliantly.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Wriggles his way through. Rummenigge. And he's had a hit! Another big chance that gets away.
Johor Darul Tazim really are in the ascendancy here, and they know they have to register while that's the case.
And it's Bale. Oh, there's a probing ball. Robertson. Foden. Robertson. In with the challenge. Robertson, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. That's been cut out, well played. Now it's Beckham. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. And the shot!
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Not the best distribution from the keeper. Rummenigge. Now it's Bale. Alexander-Arnold. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Johor Darul Tazim come roaring back in quite some style. We've got a very different game now. The midway point of the game.
Well, give me a moment to get my breath back. What a super half of football. Incident-packed, goals, comebacks, and the match being turned on its head. Which way it's going to go from here, it's anyone's guess.
Johor Darul Tazim have ultimately had the better of things in the first half, ahead by the odd goal in 3. It is, of course, far from 1. Both managers in pensive mood as they head down the tunnel. It is 2-1 here at half-time. And we're already back up and running after half-time. Keeper's ball. Kimmich. Mbappe. Foden. And that is expertly dealt with. Cruyff. Now it's Bale. He has found the way through. Great chance! That was superb goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
It's their second corner of the game. Jimenez with the clearance. And now they can spring out of defence. Foden. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, he's been caught on it here. It's run loose here. He's found the way through. Alexander-Arnold. Messi.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
No, he's just misjudged that one.
The attendance for this match was 81,007.
Just about up to the hour now. Now it's Beckham. Alexander-Arnold. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Robertson. Foden. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Mbappe.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
And it's Bale. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And they're back on the ball again. That is a... He's had a hit!
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
Good read, needed to be. Alexander-Arnold. Milan do have a chance to counter here. He is through here. Alexander-Arnold. Messi. And he's had it nicked away. Foden. Can he put it away? Now that is commitment to the cause.
Substitution on the field. Number 5.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Number 15, Xabi Alonso.
Platini attempts a clearance.
Johan Cruyff.
Johor Kazim has the chance to go the other way.
Number 22.
Oh, good
PK.
read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
The ball is loose and the chase is on.
Number 42, Toure.
Gakpo.
Number 19,
Gakpo going full steam ahead down the left
Number
flank.
10, Gullit.
Just a quarter of an hour to play.
Alessandro Bastoni. Substitution in progress.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Can he get away here? There's the hit! It's there! What remarkable powers of recovery!
I could watch this every week, Peter. Talk about strength of character. Wonderful.
Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Well, his appreciation of space then was absolutely exceptional. A moving genius.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Well, that goal just serves to give them the momentum and psychological edge now at this stage, but for me, they've got to chase a winner.
No way through. Rummenigge. Can he finish? He has done it! And they're back in front!
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Oh, it was a long time coming, but I think it's fully merited. They've applied themselves extremely well.
He's shifting through the gears here. Platini.
Pretty robust defending.
Platini has been caught there, it's a foul. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. And there's not much doubt that this will be played into the penalty area. And how good was that? That is a gem! An absolute gem! And surely that clinches it. There really is no way back now. Well, that was wonderful in every regard. Vision, concept, And considerable accuracy.
Well, he made it look effortless. Clearly a training ground perfectionist.
2 up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond from that.
Now, what about a counter-attack? 4 added minutes on the board. Oh, it's come loose. Cannavaro. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. What unity.